Have you ever felt that unsettling chill run down your spine when you're all alone? That feeling that someone, or something, is watching you from the shadows? Tonight, we were going deep into the heart of a place where life and death are separated by the thinnest of walls. A place where the echoes of the past never truly fade away. Welcome to Obscura. This is the story of the night shift. It began at 2:47 a.m. Nurse Allison was making her rounds in the ICU. The silence of the partially renovated hospital broken only by the hum of machinery. She was the only one on duty, or so she thought. Suddenly, she heard footsteps, echoing from the far end of the deserted hallway. She froze, listening. Then, one by one, the motion sensor lights flicked on, illuminating the corridor in a slow, ghostly procession, as if an invisible figure was walking directly toward her. Chills prickled her skin. She grabbed her radio to call security, but a quick check of the camera feeds showed nothing. The hallway was empty, just the lights activating in that perfect, impossibly sequence. Trying to calm her racing heart, Allison laughed it off. Faulty wiring, she muttered to herself, her voice sounding small in the vast emptiness. But then, a soft whisper crackled through the intercom, a voice that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Room 313. Goosebumps erupted on her arms. That room felt like a mystery waiting to unfold. What secrets were hidden inside? Room 313 had been sealed for years. It was a place staff avoided, a place with a dark history. The last patient, an elderly man, had flatlined there 7 times in a single night before finally passing away. The door was supposed to be padlocked, chained, and forgotten. But when Allison cautiously approached the end of the hall, her heart pounding in her chest, she saw it. The door to room 313 stood slightly ajar, a sliver of profound darkness beckoning her from within. Her hand trembled as she pushed the door open. Her flashlight beam cut through the thick, stale air, landing on a bed, still perfectly made, sheets tucked in tight. A dusty heart monitor sat beside it, unplugged and lifeless. But as her light passed over it, the monitor beeped once, a faint, single, impossible pulse. A cold dread washed over her. She had to get out. She spun around to leave, but stopped dead. A sound. The soft, rhythmic sound of breathing right behind her. Her own breath caught in her throat. Slowly, she looked at the reflection in the monitor's dark screen. A man was lying in the bed behind her. His eyes were wide open, and he was smiling. A scream tore from her throat as she whipped around. The bed was empty. The room was silent, except for one final sound. The monitor let out a long, continuous tone. It had flatlined. The next morning, security guards found Allison passed out in the hallway. She was clutching a patient chart, her knuckles white. The admission time read 3:13 a.m., and the patient's name written on it was her own. When they tried to investigate, they hit a dead end. According to the hospital's official floor plan, room 313 no longer existed. The doorway had been walled over, plastered and painted, as if it had never been there at all. But some things can't be erased. To this day, dead shift staff report hearing a faint whisper over the hospital's intercom system, a chilling message that echoes through the empty halls. Code Blue, room 313. Some say if you listen closely, you can hear a second voice, much fainter, calling for a nurse who never clocked out. So, what do you think happened to Allison? Was she a victim of a paranormal entity, trapped within the hospital's walls? Or did the isolation and stress of the night shift simply push her mind to its breaking point? The lines between reality and nightmare are often blurred in places like this, places soaked in decades of pain and fear. The hospital keeps its secrets, and sometimes it claims new ones. What's the scariest story you've ever heard from a hospital? Let us know your theories and your own spooky encounters in the comments below. We read every single one. If you enjoy diving into the unknown and exploring the stories that lurk in the shadows, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Obscura for more chilling investigations. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and whatever you do, don't look behind you.